Yeah. Good afternoon. I was gonna say morning.
Me too. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Hello, how are you?
Come on. We're waiting for you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm at the
Hello.
Let me see.
Tune in.
Tune in.
Hey. We got a person.
Hey, chick. What's going on, girl?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
How y'all day going? Y'all ain't sliding into nothing, are you? Y'all not sliding into nothing. What's going on, chick? You ain't slid into the hospital yet, girl.
Good afternoon.
Okay,
Hey,
Ava.
Veronica.
Hey, girl, we missed you last week. Hey, Savannah. What's going on, Avis Ford? How y'all doing today?
On this beautiful Wednesday.
Right.
Hump day.
Hump day, slippery
Kids
day.
out of school.
Everything.
Looking at you.
Okay,
So hungry.
eating up all the groceries.
Yeah. Again.
Yet again. Well, we're not gonna be before y'all long today because I know everybody got a little bit of something to do. You know, we had to postpone the time because of the weather. So I just wanted to talk a little bit today about a temporary inconvenience for a permanent change. I feel like that topic is very important and something to be touched on because I know I have experienced a couple of temporary inconveniences. You know what I'm saying? And but I had to realize down the line that it had to go that way so that God could get a permanent change, you know, concerning my life.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we don't like to we don't want to accept change, you know, and change comes with a lot of different things. Change comes with sometimes change hurt. It does. Sometimes change hurt. Sometimes change can be uncomfortable.
For sure.
It can be very uncomfortable.
Especially when it becomes that inconvenience.
Yeah.
It's not change. At that moment you feel like for the better. At that moment you feel like it could possibly this could just be it. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes you don't see the better. It's hard to see the outcome of a situation. We only be looking at the right now, but we don't understand that it's a role we on in the path that we're taking to get us to the later, you know. So we got to be able to embrace what comes with change. We want to change, but we don't know how to embrace what comes with change. Since we're talking about the inconvenience for the change, I'm gonna use my life as an example. I felt like Arizona, we were just living our best life, just be honest. Living our best life, just dangling money, just living. And then we come home, we have to downsize our house. We downsized 2 cars. God, you know, just took both of the cars. But now that we're here, it's like, it's such a blessing to be at home. I get every weekend off, something that I did not have. Yeah, I was living my best life, but I had a baby 24/7. My kids get to be around family. We get to go to family events. We get to do all the things that we were not able to do in Arizona. And all we had there was car, house, and money. And it's like, that does not matter at all, just because the change was worth, the permanent change was worth all of that. Yeah. It was just so worth it. I honestly thank God that we were just like, okay, we just gonna go. Whatever the situation is, it's gonna be better for us. The permanent change was worth it. Now we have another baby. So thank God we came at that time instead of trying to come now. You know what I mean? It's just taking the situation for what it is. It honestly, it's a blessing to just take the situation for what it is and allow it to play out so that you can see the permanent change is worth it.
But you got to see, as she said, the permanent change is worth it, but it was things you had to embrace for your change. Yeah. Some things don't feel good when change is coming.
Mine was the weather. Let's go.
I promise y'all, some things does not feel good when change is coming. Sometimes when change coming, you lose friendship with some people. Sometimes you go a separate way, or they may disconnect from you, or you may disconnect from them. Your environment may have to change. You know what I'm saying? We may have to lose some people that we swear we love or loved us. So it's just a lot. But just make sure that when you because we pray to God and we ask Him for change and we ask Him for different things, but when He get ready to manifest these changes in our life, we can't embrace what comes along with the change, y'all. And I speak from, I guess I speak from being in that place, because even when it came to me moving into the house that we live in now, I prayed and I asked God to bless us with a house. We don't have to pay rent, and I don't want no mortgage, or I don't want this and that. When God did everything I asked Him to do, you feel me? Everything I asked Him to do, down to the windows in the house, to the flowers around the house, the fence in. He gave me everything I asked Him for. But what I didn't ask Him for was to move to the east side. I did ask for that, but that's where the house ended up being at. And I loved my house, but at the time when we moved over here, I didn't know how to embrace the change. I'm a West Sider. I didn't know how to accept being over here on this east side. I had to
Google everything.
Listen, I didn't know where a grocery store was at. I didn't know where the school was at.
And you had to just experience things. Cars getting stolen because
Oh, look, I moved over
this place. You can't park your car in front of the house. You just had to learn different things that happen.
Moving over here, we got our car stolen. We got our van stolen at the grocery store. See, this was all in embracing the change, though.
It was.
It came with the territory.
But look at it now. The permanent change. The peace.
Yeah, the peace. Thank God for the peace.
The house and stuff, like you said, owning your home. Just being able to do things in a different way that most people can't do. How many people own their home? Yeah. I don't know many. I mean, they may have prior, but at this current moment.
Yeah. But
you know what I mean?
But it was a road to get here, though. It was a road to get here. But I had to, like I said, I had to embrace some things. Everything, don't listen. When God finna bless you and things finna go in the way that God got things to go for you to be blessed, when you walking down that road, everything is not going to be all good.
It get crunchy. He gotta test it too. He gotta allow you to see that it's Him. It's gonna get real crunchy. It's gonna get crunchy. It's gonna get nitty gritty. It's gonna get rough. You're gonna feel like, man, wait a minute now.
But you got to be able to endure, though.
To withstand,
Endure. You know what I'm saying? Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Make a stand. Make a stand.
Because I like how they said at the end of the tunnel, it's the darkest right before you get to the light.
Yeah.
In the tunnel, you're going through the tunnel right before you hit the light. It's gonna be the darkest.
Because you gotta listen, y'all. If everything is all good, something definitely ain't right.
The balance.
My pastor once told us, what a battery is a negative and it's a positive. You got to have a negative to make the positive work, so in order to, if you ain't getting opposition in what you're doing, then you ain't doing nothing. That's real. That's what my pastor told us. If you ain't getting no opposition in what you're doing, you ain't doing nothing. Go back, regroup, and come back again with it. So you got to know that, is the good comes with the bad comes with the good. Because how do we know good if we ain't never experienced bad? You know what I'm saying? So, you just got to know. It's when you walk in with God and you're receiving the blessings of Him and things, you are looking for things to come from Him. Some things are going to be removed from your life. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to feel all good. I promise you, it's not going to feel all good. But at the end of the day, your plan for your life can't compare to the plan that God has for your life.
That's the best.
You really have to trust your process.
You got that is the best.
Yeah, it is. You want to read a couple comments?
Excuse me. Gigi said, not tonight, no work. Veronica had the tear eyes. Larry Patton said, moo moo. Veronica said, amen. Latonya said, wow, I caught you guys. Finally, huh?
Hey, cuz.
Chi said, change is good, and it is. Grandma said, no, you would call me for directions. That's because you was the east side.
I would. My mother and my witness, I would have to call her for everything. Yeah, I would have to go get her to go start places with me because I just didn't know, But I had to embrace it. And change is good.
Yes, good.
It's
needed. You got to change. Age with life. If you're still doing the same thing every day, you're not ever going to improve. You're not ever going to grow. You're never going to go. You can't go nowhere doing the same thing. You want different results. You have to do something different. You're never going to. It's just going to be, that's just it. That's just your life. If you're still doing the same thing you was doing at 16, 20, I'm 25. If I was still doing the same thing I was doing at 20, I wouldn't be nowhere.
That's right.
You want to make God laugh. Tell him your plans is what people say. That's funny.
Yeah,
girl, that's it.
Yeah, because we listen, we have it all mapped up. I swear, I had my life mapped out, and 4 kids was not in the plan. Nope. I got my one. I said, thank you, Jesus. I'm happy. And I have my life all mapped out. And God changed so many things in my life. Oh, Jesus. So many things in my life, God. He was like, no. You know what I'm saying? The men I thought I loved and would have kids by, that wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? Every situation I thought I had planned out and prepared for, I went the opposite way. Yeah. You hear me? The opposite way.
I think mine was marriage. I just wanted to be married. I wanted to do things right. But then, like you said, the whole multiple kids, I was okay. Yeah. Once I had one more kid, I'm good. We good.
Yeah, because you know.
It's like, dang, your life just
telling you
go its own way. Like you said, what God has ordained for you, it's just going to be for you. So you might as well accept it anyway.
But you got to.
If you don't, it's going to happen.
Make sure you're able to accept, though, y'all. I promise you. Like, you keep coming back. God, just keep bringing that back to me. Accept. We gotta learn how to accept things, not just things. People. We gotta learn how to accept. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But who they are, really. Too.
Yeah, because we can't keep making excuses for situations and people and things, and you got to just accept it for what it is and keep it moving. Hey, that's Richard. What get us stagnated a lot. Okay, hey, Richard. Yeah, Richard, we're gonna see you. He called me and told me he was coming on. He want to come on and get some stuff off his chest. So we're gonna see. Yeah, y'all. You listen. We just be prepared to accept. You know what I'm saying? If this person coming to you and they hat blue, the hat is blue. We cannot make this hat what color we want it to be, because this is what we feel we want. You got to accept things and people for who they are and what they are. That's what keep us held back and stagnated. You know what I'm saying? We rock ourselves in holes because we always want to make something to be what it's not. It just can't be. You know what I'm saying? It just can't be.
I think a lot of that is seeing the potential in people instead of accepting people for who they are, and then being able to assist them in what they can be. You know what I mean? Like, if you see that they, like you said, their hat is red today. Now, if throughout the line you accept that they hat is red, and throughout the line they change it to the blue hat that you want them to have on, or the blue hat that they feel that they deserve to have on, then they'll change it. But at that moment, it's red. Accept that it's red. So then they can believe in themselves to put on that blue hat.
But that's, again, going back to accepting who they are, because first of all, in order to make a change in a situation or somebody, change has to, it got to be there. The desire to change has to be there. You know, you can't just come up in a situation or to somebody and I want to change you, or, you know, you see something wrong because your heart may desire to help that person to change, or you want to change that person. If their desire is not to change, or if that's not what they want to do, then you wasting their time and your time. They gotta want that. And if they don't want it, then, you know, that's just like me. If I don't want to change, no matter what y'all say or do, I'm not changing. That gotta be my heart desire to change. Now, when you come to me and you implement the tools to help me change, then that's where the connection comes in at. That's how we connect. But if I don't want to change, you coming with the tools to help me change, all we gonna do is keep doing this because ain't no change there. You know, there's no change there. I'm not ready to accept that. And you got to be willing to accept that I don't want to accept that. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
I even learned that in my own relationship. You know, when my mate, when he was in his dark moment of life dealing with what he was dealing with, I had to accept until he want to do better, ain't nothing else I could do but pray for him. I had to release him and let God handle it.
And that was the best thing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do? You ain't nobody but another person.
I was crippling him.
You another person.
I was making a crutch for him. You know, I really was enabling him to really be the best man he can be. The moment I took my hands off of him and realized I can't change him, all I could do is step back and pray for him and let God deal with him. That's when God put his hands on him, took him, and dealt with him. Now he then came back, and he's been, you know, God renewed him. And he's been a good man for the last 6 years. You understand what I'm saying to you? So it was out of my control. But it took me 4 years to realize take my hands off him.
We got some comments. Granny said, they are a blessing to you all for my babies. Trisha said, hello, I'm coming. Chichi said, talk about it now. Chichi also said, I have friends that believe Jesus is not the Savior. He is an Israelite. And I'm like, so you saying I'm going to hell because I'm a Christian? And they can think however they choose. Pray for them.
Okay. I'm going to let her read the next comment.
Richard said, y'all ladies know y'all talking. Wait till I get there. She's going to be talking. He's so silly. Chichi, I'm like, bro, are you an antichrist? Right, because that's what it sounds like to me. You know what? I would touch a little bit on that, but I go deep into it because I don't have much knowledge on it, but I have looked into it as far as like the Israelites and stuff. Me personally, I'm scared of it. I seen some young ladies that was coming we was doing Bibles, you know, praying together every week, and they were two sisters, and one of the sisters got to dealing with a man that got her into dealing with the Israelites and all that stuff and reading and studying that stuff, and she got her sister into that. And them young ladies, they went left. You know, they went left. So me personally, I'm scared of it. My husband, he likes to not just experiment, but know different religions because he feel like if I'm gonna reach these people, I have to know what they believe in.
Mm-hmm.
And when he talk about the Israelites, I guess people, I don't know because I don't go into that, but I guess when people go there and the thing is, you can get an understanding of what other people believe in, but you have to have a foundation in what you believe in. So when you go there, you don't get caught up in what they're doing. You know what I mean? You can know what they're doing, so when it's time to go reach them, you have an idea of what to say and how to tell them, well, hey, that came from my God. You know what I mean? But if you're not set in stone and foundation with what you're doing, you've been and got caught up, like you said, the ladies got caught up in some stuff that wasn't even for you. You know what I mean?
I'm just realist with y'all, and I'm gonna be very.
They read the Hebrew Bible.
Yeah, listen, no disrespect, because everybody religion is your religion, but me personally, I can't handle all them different type of
religions.
Nah, because
really?
I ain't gonna say
how will you reach? I think it's more so how are you going to, with God's help, of course, reach somebody that's believing in something different if you can't even tell them something about their own stuff? Like, you have to be able to. That's like me and you. Listen, how you gonna tell
your God is your God?
No, because what God tell you,
my God is my God.
You go touch that Hebrew person that believes that Israelite.
But listen, if God tell me go touch that Hebrew person that believe he an Israelite, by the time I get there, because God told me touch him, God gonna been and met me there. I ain't got to go through all that.
He gonna meet you there,
girl.
But you still gotta prepare a little bit yourself. That's prayer without work is dead. You still got to prepare in some type of way. But he know what you can handle, and he know what somebody else can handle.
I'm telling y'all, I'm a realist. I'm scared. I cannot go off into all that stuff because this is my thing. I'm a firm believer. If you eat off everybody's table, you're going to get sick. That's just like if I come to all y'all houses that's viewing us, and I done said it, all y'all tables and ate all y'all food. By the time I get home tonight, I'm gonna have some type of indigestion, diarrhea, upset stomach, something, because I don't mix too much stuff together. You can't do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care how rooted you is in your religion, at some point you're gonna start questioning what your belief is, because that stuff is dangerous. I'm telling you.
I don't know.
Read comments. We're gonna get off this because you ready to get debated.
We're gonna be talking. Grandma said the change has to come for you, not no one but yourself. Then if you need help, ask for it.
That's
Tina
true.
said, I appreciate and enjoy this. Let's love you.
Love you too, Kate Tina.
She also said, I'm not religious. I'm a believer. There's only one God with many names. And that's true.
Yes, it is. God has many names. That's why I say at the end of the day, your God is your God. My God is my God. And I truly believe, if you serving, I ain't gonna say the right God, but if you serving that God, then we could come to some terms of agreement. You get what I'm saying? We can just agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I didn't have people, Muslims, all type of stuff. I don't disrespect people's religion, but certain things I just know I can't tamper in, And that's just my belief.
I'm like you. I can't really go left and right, up and down, because mentally I'm still trying to get.
Yeah, I can't handle all that.
Foundation with my God, like on it every day. Like you gotta start every day.
Yo, that's just like to come away from the religious part a little bit. That's just like if you get up and your mother and father has taught you that this is the way you do this. You get what I'm saying to you, and this is what you have built your life on. This is the way I do this. You get what I'm saying to you, and then you have someone over here saying, "No, you're doing that the wrong way. You need to do it this way." Then you got the person across the neighbor across the street saying, "No, do it this way." Eventually, you're gonna begin to question
what your parents say.
Yeah, what your parents say.
Is that a problem though? Is that wrong? Because think about it. Everything our parents taught us is not the right way. So is it wrong to get a little bit of something from everywhere else and take it, sit down, analyze it, pick what is good for you? Like you said, if maybe you might go to Chi house, eat a little bit, go to grandma's house, eat a little bit, come to my house and eat a little bit. And it's something good at everyone's house that can make your house your own.
And I know you done heard people say you don't eat everybody cooking.
And you don't.
So therefore, you don't. No.
You say no?
No, hell no. Listen, you cannot.
It's something in every.
Listen, y'all.
It's a way that somebody does something. I bet you I'm beating. Grandma been cooking for y'all for umpteen years. You've been with Baron for umpteen years. I bet you it's something at Baron's mother's house that she did different, whether it be her cooking or some type of something that she did that you saw her do that you said, "Oh, I like. I'm gonna do that."
Listen.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, so you just proved my point.
But listen,
not 10 people's houses, but that one house.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying you can't take other people's advice, because we have to take other people's advice, because we are supposed to learn something new every day. But listen here, you ain't gonna be no foolish person making foolish decisions, and then I'm taking your foolish advice. That's why I'm saying be conscious of who you're taking advice from. And that goes back to what type of circle do you surround yourself with? If you surround yourself with foolish people that don't do nothing but party, get high, and do nothing with their life all day, then eventually it rubs off on you. You know what I'm saying? But if you surround yourself with well-grounded people that know how to balance life, you know what I'm saying? Then that's what you become, because we all become a creature of our habitat. I'm telling you, it didn't happen to me so many times.
Yeah, unknowingly,
so and many times,
unwillingly, like you said, just subconsciously.
Yeah, because things attach to you. Things attach to you, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
If you at your friend, listen, you got a friend, and she liked to pray a lot, and we're gonna go Sister Tanya. Mm-hmm. She liked to pray a lot, go to church, and this is what
she does.
Sister Tanya likes to do. So we go to Sister Tanya's house, she finna talk about God, she gonna pray, this is what she gonna do. But if you go to Sister Tanya's house every week and sit with Sister Tanya, eventually she gonna get you going to church with her, because this is what she do. You get what I'm saying to you? So it's just like
you said, it's gonna rub off.
it's gonna rub off. So it's about what you surround yourself with. You surround yourself around folly and play, that's what you're gonna start doing. You folly and play all day long.
That's real. Some comments.
Mm-hmm.
Katina said, when it comes to religion, then there comes the rules, the do's and the don'ts, and it's all in what's in your heart. Well, let me talk about that. So I just was on Facebook, and this dude was saying, if I came up with if I told y'all I wrote a book, and you have to follow all the rules because God told me to write the book, would you do it? So everybody on there like, no, he said, y'all think I was crazy. Would you do it? And everybody on there like, I don't know. Somebody like, no. And I was like, honestly, I would. I said, I will only do it though. I will only follow what's in the book if there was nothing unrealistic for me to do. Not unrealistic things that happen, but anything unrealistic for me to do. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, if it ain't nothing there telling me I need to go kill somebody or cut off my finger, anything harmful, anything bad, or anything that's just detrimental to me, unrealistic that I can do, then I'm going to believe that God gave it to you because it's nothing bad. I was like, the rules in the world, if you think about it, they're all in the Bible. Don't kill, don't steal. All this stuff that we deem as bad, that the world deems as bad, is in the Bible, and it says don't do. Where did they get that from? Freaking out of space? Like,
those are the commandments.
But this is what I'm saying. People in the world say the Bible's so fake or it's just so bad or da da da. But all of the things in the world that the Bible tells us not to do, that we consider sin, is by law bad.
Well, listen though.
So it's like, why wouldn't I believe?
Because at the end of the day, at some point of time, that's why you have to know that your spiritual man has to line up with your natural. That's just like the Bible created the laws that we use in this natural world. So you have to look at your spirit man and your natural has to line up. And that's just it. You know what I'm saying? And
so my whole point of saying that was, you said the do's and the don'ts, and it's all in your heart. But when it comes to the things that's in your heart, if you're doing right and you're not doing anything bad, well, then what are you? What's the problem?
Well, listen though,
I understand that God is the way and He's the life, and you have to believe Him and trust in Him. But that's the same thing that's in the Bible.
Listen
What's
to
wrong?
this though. Ain't no it's in your heart. You doing right. You ain't doing nothing wrong. Because we sin daily.
And you're right.
Nobody's perfect.
And we're never gonna be.
We sin daily. I know I do, and I ask you for forgiveness daily because a thought can be a sin. So, as she said, it's in your heart. He just asks us to try to do right. You know what I'm saying? Be conscious of what you do. You know what I'm saying? We all, I got some things on the table before me right now. I'm asking for help with.
I think we all do.
So, it's like, it's in your heart, y'all. It is. But a lot of people don't know your heart is what gets you in heaven.
That's where it starts.
That's Bible. Your heart is what gets you in heaven. A pure heart. Pure heart. Promise you. Shut up, Charvet. Well, Latanya, Sister Tita.
Katina said God is good all the time. Watch what you hear and see. Ask God for strength and guidance upon the knowledge you intake and output.
Yes.
The conversation of it all is God.
Amen.
And then Tanya said, we can laugh, but we gonna do church. And
that's right.
Because just because you and God don't mean you have to be born.
No.
I think people think when you get into religion or you begin to walk with God, your life is boring.
It ain't boring. Guess what?
It's really fun if you really think about it.
Yeah, guess what?
Like it's more, especially being young.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard to be in God and be young because everybody partying, everybody drinking, everybody smoking, you're not doing it. You feel like, well, what can I do? There's so many fun things to do outside of drinking, smoking, and partying.
But listen though,
but
not even to come against that part of it, because a lot of when I first began to gain my relationship with God, I was still drinking, smoking, and partying. But I'm just saying, when I was gaining my relationship with Him, when I began to know Him, and He began, I ain't gonna say because He always knew me, but I guess when we began our relationship, more of a personal level, me and God, I was still smoking, drinking, and partying, so. No, I just don't want people to feel discouraged or feel like, because you're doing those things that God can't use you and talk to you and stuff, because that's when He came and got me. It took me a while. I just got delivered from marijuana 3 years ago. But that didn't mean I ain't love God. I still had a prayer life. I still was going to church. You know what I'm saying? Still, still seeking him and involving in him. But at the same time, while I was seeking him, he was delivering me. You get what I'm saying to you? And deliverance is a process. In due time and due season, he'll get you to where you need to be in him.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you just, all that. That's why I say just get your baseline prayer. Get your baseline. Because if you got your baseline prayer, through prayer, God can change and do a lot of things through prayer. When you get your baseline prayer, because once you get to praying, your relationship get more intimate with him. He begin to talk to him. You begin to talk to him. He talking to you, and hey, y'all get your thing going on. You know what I'm saying? And you will see the change in your life coming slowly. Because mine came slowly. You know what I'm saying? Certain things became distasteful to me. Some things were not a pleasure to me anymore. You get what I'm saying to you? So, but he do his work different on everybody. That's all. And I still like to party a little bit, but I don't smoke no more.
But that's that was where I was coming from.
Right. It is
being young. People look at it like you say, "What you doing? You born."
But some people not even religious and still don't smoke and drink. That's just not their preference.
But people look at the religious side, being young, that you're born.
But the Bible say drink wine and be merry, don't get drunken.
But see, that's people's problem. People not trying to drink some wine and just chill. People trying to drink wine to get drunk for whatever reason they want to get drunk, and that's where the confusion comes in. And I think that's why pastors don't preach, you can drink some wine, because the congregation not going to get some, I can drink some wine because I'm feeling good and I just want to drink some wine. They thinking, today I got my bills due. I'm going to drink this wine and it's going to do my problems.
That's why you got to get your baseline, get your prayer on, find you a little devotional book that you can read you a quote out of every day. These are just, I feel like less little steps for those to just starting out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I did. I found me one gospel singer that I can jam with. I played that CD till I burnt it out, couldn't play it no more. But you just got to find a way to gradually get to where you're going. And then eventually you get to reading that Bible, then you're going to know the word from yourself, and everybody can't shuckle and jive. I'm telling you.
That's real.
But people don't even listen. Forget it. It was a hoe in the Bible.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Nobody even takes the time.
See, and God
and get the
he came through there. He took everybody out, but the hoe in the whole house.
It's low key. See? The Bible's so interesting. When you sit down and you actually kick it with people and you tell them different stuff in the Bible, they be in awe. Like, it was what in there?
A lot of people, but you know what I think it is?
What in there? Like, the junk is juicy. You can sit down. It's like a book, like one of them little sex books that you read. But the Bible is juicy.
Guess why I think we are scared of religion. We don't like to be corrected. Or we don't like to be corrected.
Or if somebody tell you just don't, not even just somebody telling you, knowing that you can't do something, I think is what
listen though, because when you listen, once you get into the relationship with God and you begin to go deeper into him, all you're gonna see, you're gonna get, and ain't even what you can't do. You grow, your conscious man begins to grow. You feel me? And you begin to become held accountable for the things that you do. Some of us don't want to be held accountable for the things we do. We want to do what we want to do. I know, because I once was there. I loved it to do what I want to do, but now I can't do what I want to do. Sometimes I want to cuss people out. I want to tell you where to go and tell you where to go get it from too, but I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because my conscious man, I've always had a conscious, but my conscious man has grew once I begin to get knowledge of the word. You get what I'm saying to you? And I have to be accountable for that. So therefore, I can't. Certain things is just not acceptable. You get what I'm saying? So it's a different from doing wrong and being wrong. People don't know that. And it's a different from knowing better and doing better. So you have to know how to
decipher the two.
Listen, for sure. I promise you.
Because like you said, God will hear a prayer from a sinner because the sinner don't know better. You know better. So what you praying to me about something you didn't already pray to me about 30 times and I told you don't do it.
The sinner heart is more pure than ours.
Because they don't know in a way what they're doing is wrong.
Because we know better. And it's okay.
But like you said, I think people are afraid of religion. But I feel like you can't, when it comes to religion, you can't think of it as religion. Yes, you want to be Christ-like. That's why it's called Christianity, to be Christ-like. But don't think of it as just religion. Think of it as an everyday walk or a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's not religion. It's a lifestyle to me.
But you're not going to be able to listen to you. To me, it's a lifestyle. But first, you have to gain that walk with him to understand it's just a lifestyle. When you realize it ain't all what they got it all hyped up to be. It's simple. All you got to do is have a pure heart, love God, treat people as you would want people to treat you, and keep it moving. That's it. That's it. People make it out to be so much than what
I think it's the church itself that make it out to be.
I ain't gonna say. See, that one thing I can't say what I want to say. I was about to say something.
Well, I want to have
I'm gonna rebuke myself.
Church.
Look, I'm gonna rebuke.
That's gonna be good. A topic just about church.
Uh-uh.
Let's go there.
I'm a fast.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Katina said, like I said, appreciate this because there are so many things that don't even. Or so many people, I believe, that don't even know God is in the world. There's no love, sympathy, empathy, respect.
Yes.
Some just don't know. You're so right.
That's the truth.
She also said, you can drink, but don't be a drunk.
That's right.
Some people need weed to live.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a sin. I disagree. But it becomes a sin when you praise it more than the Lord. Well, there we go. There you go. You finish.
Yeah, because guess what, though?
Mm-hmm. Or it's controlling you. You're not controlling it. It's vice. No one is perfect. It's your heart and how you treat and speak in your daily life. And then Tata said, that's it. That's all he requires. That's real.
Yeah, and that's true.
I agree with you.
Even with marijuana, because first of all, marijuana is a herb.
And it is. It's just not supposed to be abused.
And when you abuse it, that goes back to the alcohol. You said drink wine, but don't sit up there and get drunk. Some people really use marijuana for pain. You know what I'm saying? Not to just get high because I'm hanging with my homegirls in them. So that's true. It's what we begin to get things. We take things, and I guess the good word is we abuse them. We like to fit things in our life for the reason we wanted to fit in our life because it make us feel good. Yeah. And everything that make you feel good ain't good.
That's real.
So that's very real, Casey, what you said. Because, that's why I say you can't, because you see a person, they may be smoking a joint or something like that. You can't judge because you don't know why they smoking that joint, I seen on the news last night, a little girl got diagnosed with, what is that, fibromyalgia. What is that?
I don't know what it is,
but I'm saying, what's the word?
I know what you're saying.
Fibromyalgia, whatever, and rheumatoid
it's like
arthritis at 18 months old.
Oh.
I said 18 months.
Arthritis at 18 months.
She was born with it.
How?
I don't know, but what I'm telling you is the little girl now is, the young lady now is 17, 18 years old, and she was just saying, as a kid, she couldn't even describe the pain to the doctor that she was in because she didn't know. You get what I'm saying to you? So you really don't. I'm saying this to say you really don't know nobody's story. That's why God said you can't be judgmental. We have to drop the judgmental. We cannot judge because I don't know your story. You don't know my story. I don't know why you acting this way today. You don't know why I'm acting this way tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's why it never hurt to just ask a person. Yeah. What's going on? How you feel today? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Me and Biggie was this Subway the other day, and the girl got the swag of the food and throw it there. I stopped. I said, hey, you okay today? You sure everything all right? Because if you're not, we could just stop. Didn't I? And I wasn't trying to be funny or nothing, but when I said something to her, and then I continued to talk to her in a nice way. By the time we got to the end of pay, her whole spirit man had got it. She got it together. You know what I'm saying? Because wait a minute, let me ask you, is you okay? Because if you're not, we're going to stop this, boo-boo. This, you know what I'm saying? You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be judgmental. I could have been like, let me throw in my damn food. And you know what I'm saying? But no, let me stop and ask you, what is it a problem? Yeah, no, for real. Because we be quick to jump to defense because we think somebody on the defensive side with us, but they don't be having nothing to do with you. Mm-hmm. This something they carrying something from somewhere else, y'all. So I don't know, it's okay to ask somebody, are you okay today? How is your day? I always tell my mate that you never ask me, how was my day today? You come in here and talk about, did you cook? No, I didn't cook. You know what I've been through today? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just got to stop and ask the question.
Are you saying, why you always so bitter? Because it says asking people why you so better for real. Are you trying to say bitter?
Who is that?
Just we'll wait until they correct that. Are you saying trying to say bitter? But yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. So, well, you know what? If Shatani is saying bitter, when you deal with bitter people, you just really.
I think a lot of people go off of you, like you said. If you approach them in the correct tone, then they'll be more receptive to what you're saying, and they'll come back in a good tone. If I come to you on tip, if I come in here like, yeah, because auntie, this, that, you gonna be like, well, Binky, you gonna go there with me. But if I come in here like, yeah, auntie, this is what's going on, this is how I'm feeling about this, and that, you're gonna approach me in a different manner as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't.
Your approach is most times the delivery you're gonna get.
Yeah, because people can be bitter, but if you're not bitter and you got a sweetness about you, your sweetness is gonna sweeten they bitter up. You feel what I'm saying to you? And it just happened at the subway. You seen it,
And I think it was like you said, it had nothing to do with us.
No, it was with her coworker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But listen though, let me deal with you before you get to this lady behind me who ready to trip on you, because I'm hearing her ready to get you. So let me get with you. You know what I'm saying? To prevent you from going off or the lady jumping back there, snatching you, and you losing your job, whatever y'all finna get. You know what I'm saying? So, your sweetness is supposed to sweeten up a person's bitterness. You get what I'm saying to you? And then you don't know why that person is bitter though. And I think when you're dealing with a person that's constantly bitter, something is deeper than what we see.
And like you said, all you gotta do is ask, and if they're willing to talk, they are. And if they not, or just be sweet.
Yeah.
You being sweet to somebody, they'll see that every situation, everybody not bad, everything not bad. If this person being sweet to me and I'm continuing to be mean, I'm gonna stop being mean because I have no reason to. Yeah. It's all what you give. Yeah. I noticed something when I got attitude at home for no reason, just because today I'm tired. If I be nice or I get the mean back, I be like, Dad, why are you so mean to me? Like, why are you talking to me like that? And then I'm like, oh, I just did that to you. So all you doing is giving me back what I just gave you. You just made me realize I'm being mean for no reason. Let me check myself. So when I come to you the next time, I'm correct so that you can come to me correct.
Yeah, but you said, what people don't understand is you set your tone.
And you're right.
You set your tone. If you walking around with your face turned up, you mad all the time, your disposition off, man, nobody want to be bothered with you. Because here you come. That's what they're going to say. Here she come. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm not saying you're not able to feel the way you feel that day. But, sometimes we can't bring what we feel into a situation. You know what I'm saying? But when you got a sweet spirit or a happy spirit, you know what I'm saying? You joyful. You know what I'm saying? Them the type of people want to embrace and encounter.
They just said that. You just need a hug sometimes. It's the energy.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, I walked into school Monday, and I had seen the young man, and he came up to me and he just hugged me so tight. I didn't say 3 words. When he walked away, he was like, I needed that. But I didn't even get it. I didn't say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he needed. Some days I walk in there, I don't feel like being bothered, but I keep that to myself. But I got to go in there. I got to do my job. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my job as a parent. I mean, as a parent leader, go in there and be encouraging to my parents. So that's all he needed was a hug. I look like, okay, God bless you, keep it moving, but you don't know. Because if you coming off on tip, you don't took that person on tip, now everybody on tip, and the situation is just through. So
for no reason to.
For none. So I don't know, y'all. I ain't perfect either, because sometimes I get on tip too. But most of all, I try to keep my little spirit sweet.
Shatana said, yes, Facebook keep people in their feelings. That's not what it's for. You got to keep in mind, Facebook is entertainment only. Entertainment purposes.
Let me tell y'all this.
Entertainment. Husband works for advertising. That's the whole point. Is to trigger something to make it. That's it. You should never take Facebook serious. It's entertainment. Because 9 times out of 10, what people saying and how they live ain't really what it is anyway. It's a false reality.
Listen, this whole Facebook,
social media in general,
this is nothing but a platform for people to make up whatever life they want to make up for themselves. It's a facade, it's a fake, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? You can't take this personal. I've learned that over the years. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody, but some of my friends, I unfollow people. I'm your friend on Facebook. We friends.
But you don't follow what they write.
But I unfollow some of that stuff. Because some of that stuff, you can't be no trigger in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I get the feeling a certain type of way. You ain't even talking about me though. You know what I'm saying?
That's the ick. Some people just talk all
people
day.
People just sit at home and get on that talk and pop. Let me see who's gonna get mad off this. That is nothing personal.
And they not even talking about you. You just thinking about your own situation and got crunchy. You done made it beef with yourself.
You see what I'm saying?
That's so funny.
And nothing against them people, but I know the people that's them triggers. I call them triggers. I follow you. Because I can't handle your triggers. Your triggers be, because my man play tricks on me too. Remember I say I'm not perfect. I'm human. My man play tricks on me too. Just like everybody else.
That's what be funny though. You be looking, who she is she trying to go on me?
Yeah, soon as you see one thing you think is about you.
Trying to go on me.
Then you go make you also, you make an indirect status.
Even talking about you, bro.
It become too much, y'all.
You don't made a beef for your own.
Don't take it.
You looking, then I really, this is something that I think us young people, even probably older people have to deal with. When you go on there, you see somebody doing something, you cannot look at your life and be like, dang, I'm supposed to be farther. No. Don't you dare do that, because like you say, your path is your path, and the way where God has you is where he has you. Yeah, it may look like they somewhere else, but like they could be putting on a whole front. Listen. You don't know. You cannot judge yourself off other people and what they show in the world.
I could be playing a game.
Yes.
I could be a maid in somebody's match and take a picture, talk about this in my house.
You don't know.
You feel me? Go take a picture, anybody's car, sit in there, talk about this my car. You cannot judge yourself based on Facebook. Y'all stop taking Facebook personal, please, Lord. I had to get delivered from that. I'm telling y'all, that was a big demon that used to fight me. It's real. It's real. But you don't take Facebook personal. And even if a person shooting shots at you on Facebook and all that, let them shoot their shots. It'll be all right.
And it will. Because it ain't nothing. Right. Like you said, but Facebook. It ain't done but Facebook.
That's it.
We got a few
comments.
We set the atmosphere, but keep spiritual, laugh out loud. Katina said, amen, and fake. That's what it be.
Yeah.
Lisa said, hey, ladies.
Hey, Lisa, girl.
Katina said, your intake, what you see, hear, and speak, and it is.
That's true.
Latanya said we cannot get personal. People be too extra for no reason. I did it with Ro, but I was laughing the whole time. But look, you just identified what you did. So is it wrong? You already identified what it was, and
But like you said, you was laughing the whole time.
So
you know what I'm saying?
To you might have been playing a game, but to her, she might have took it serious. Who knows?
But like you said, though, you can't get personal. That's the problem. We get too personal with situations. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, everything I'm telling y'all about is what I've learned not to do. I stopped taking stuff so personal. You know what I'm saying? Even if you did say something about me, listen, bro, go. You are free to your opinion, but what you got to know is your opinion don't mean shit when it comes to my life.
What did you say? My opinion don't matter.
I'm telling you, my opinion.
I need that.
Listen,
my shit.
My opinion
don't matter.
My
opinion don't matter. It doesn't. Your opinion don't matter.
But everybody is free to their opinions. But at the end of the day, your opinion don't matter because
people gonna do what they want to do anyway.
Wrong people always do what they want to,
regardless.
You know what I'm saying? Some with repercussions, percussions. Some people gonna go off and they're gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's why we can't take stuff so personal, and that's how we lose a lot of friendships.
Yeah.
Because we take things too personal. You know what I'm saying? Just because you my friend don't mean I got to take everything personal between us.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? It's even a limit and a boundary in friendships.
That's real.
We got to learn how to just deal and don't deal.
That's real. Shatana said, I don't love it if people sneak this. I'm just minding my own business. So I'm bothered. Just pray for God to bless me even the more. And that's all you got to do, because that's all they do.
Yeah.
That's all they doing. And then Tata said, I said, let me act out a little bit, but the woman of God don't be acting out. You ain't got to show and prove.
Hey.
Hey, I mean, I understand, because we're still human, and everybody, hey, sometimes you want to say something, but you also have to sit back and think about me saying this, can it lead to something else? Because what if it led to something terrible? You know what I mean? Thank God everybody's mature and grown, and situations happen and people can get over it, and, things can go left. But what if it would have went bad? You know what I mean? Then you would have been like, dang.
But that's why, but listen, but that's what though?
I'm playing and this person taking it serious.
That's why we cannot put people on pedestals. I don't care how much you pray what your relationship with God is and what you got going on with God. We can't put people up here because people are human. The flesh kick in. Now, I just said sometimes I want to say something. You hear me? And sometimes I say it. Yeah. And I have to go back and repent and ask God to forgive me, because that wasn't the right thing to say at that moment. But I'm human. You get what I'm saying to you? And it happens. So that's why we got to keep people leveled out. That's for our pastor, first, like anybody, you know what I'm saying? They're human too. We got to quit putting people up here because they say they love God, because they say they pray, because they this, they that. No, don't put me there, because I ain't putting you here. You say you love me, you pray, and you do this and this and that. I don't got you up here. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep it leveled out and just know we are human. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop taking things so personal. You know what I'm saying? Especially Facebook. Yeah. Facebook is the damn devil.
It is. That's what it's for.
It destroys relationships. It destroys friendships. You know what I'm saying? Listen, me and my mate are not friends on Facebook. When we live together, we sleep together every day. We've been together. Yes, we've been together for almost 9 years. We have mutual friends on Facebook. You see what I'm saying? But we are not friends on Facebook. I refuse. That damn girl, that damn devil ain't nothing. Let me tell you something.
Somebody might like something. Somebody might get a little upset.
Facebook is the devil.
Yeah. Because you putting up something because you like it, not because it's your situation.
You see what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, it destroys.
But you got to be setting your foundation with your friends and everything.
Man,
not allow Facebook to.
People like Shatana say, sneak this and I don't know, whatever, shooting they shots, then them damn memes and all. Oh man, I can't take memes. What they? I can't take it, y'all. Listen, we don't let nothing get the best of y'all. Wear that stuff loose. You know what I'm saying? The Bible say, you wear problems loose. Let it roll off your back like water roll off a duck back. You know what I'm saying?
Chapa said that's why it goes back to don't judge.
That's why you can't judge.
Because we all human.
That's right. Telling y'all.
We're all human.
And just, try to live your best life with God in it, though. That's what you got to do. Live your best. Try to live your best life with God in it. Because if God in it and he governing it, you can't go wrong, y'all. You can't go wrong. You're going to get a couple bumps and bruises. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't said it wasn't going to be hard. But, if you truly let God govern your life and making the, I ain't going to say make your choices and decisions, but if God is governing your life and you involved him in your choice making, in your decision making, then in my personal opinion, you can't go wrong. Everything is not going to be cake and ice cream. You know what I'm saying? You will hit some shaky roads out there, but God will have you in the end.
And allows you to be in peace.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just my personal opinion. Personal.
Do you have a lip for the day? No?
Yep. Listen here. My lips of the day is, again, temporary inconvenience for a permanent change. You know what I'm saying? Y'all embrace and accept change, and embrace and accept the things that come with change. It may not all be good, but when you get that permanent change and you truly see what God has for you, you're gonna be overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be overwhelmed. And just again, I say your plan for your life can't compare. It cannot compare what God has planned for your life. Trust your process. It get hard, but trust your process, you know? Trust your process. And know this, God will make your enemy your footstool. He will prepare a table before your enemies. Don't worry about the naysayers and what everybody got going on, what they saying. And man, listen, y'all, you gotta let that blow.
Whether it's good or bad, they gonna talk.
You feel me? People got something to say about everything and anything. Don't worry about that. If we get caught up on what everybody's saying, we ain't gonna never make a move in life. Never ever make a move in life. Stop worrying about what people saying. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not going to agree with what you're doing. You ain't looking for certification from them. You get what I'm saying? So you know you want to be certified by God. Once He give you your certification, move on with it. Execute your plan. Don't worry about what everybody got to say. Because everybody ain't going where you going. You ain't going where everybody going. And we can't take everybody. That's my lips of the day.
She just want to tell me the gritty she took after. Dang, I was gonna say that. Like, no, but like she say, just trust the process and then accept the inconvenience. Because in the inconvenience can come that big, will come that big beautiful change that's well needed. It will. As well. At the end of the day, it'll be worth it. It will. For sure. It will. That inconvenience will be nothing compared to the outcome. Your outcome. Your outcome. Yeah. My God, do you know what your outcome is? Do you even have a vision of what your outcome is? Are y'all even visionaries? You know what I'm saying? Do you ever just sit back and vision? You know what I'm saying? You got to have a vision of your life and where it's going. If you don't have a vision of your life and where you want it to go, how's it even going? How you going to even begin? Because prayer without works is there. How you even going to begin to even try to walk in the direction of the plan? Like, how you gonna get there? You would never get to the destination if you don't take a step. You gotta get you a plan. You gotta get you a vision. My cousin just asked me to go to this vision board party. I'm like, I've never made a vision board before. I got a lot of visions. I got a lot of dreams. I said, but I'm going because, you know, that's something I want to experience. You know what I'm saying? So see it. I want to see it come to pass. It's so different than when you see it right here. Yeah. Looking at it and then knowing God can exceed abundantly above all that. Like, yo, I can get higher than this. Yeah. This is all that I can see. Just imagine what He has for me. Yeah. That's dope. Yeah. Get y'all a plan. Get y'all a purpose. Get y'all a vision. Execute what you're doing. Make sure you get that vision, because that's first and foremost. First, pray about it though. First, you know what I'm saying. Pray about it. You know, pray about it. Because what you think that vision, you may think that vision for you, and that vision may be for her. Right. Pray about it. Pray about it. For you to implant in her, so she can go ahead and do it. Yeah. You know. So like you say, pray about it, so you know who the vision is for. That's right. Pray about it, and you know, get your whole little setup. I call it a setup. It's about time to get in order. It's sweet. Not even just in, but just getting. I'm tired of seeing everybody doing the same thing. It's time for everybody to live their best life. Y'all pray for me, because that procrastination demon is bad for me. It's horrible. Everybody deal with that in some way, shape, or form. I think every person deals with procrastination. My better half goes on me every day about procrastinating. He said, did you just get up and do it? I be like, that's a family thing. I hope, except for like, but I be having 50. Yeah, my mother not no procrastinator. Right. She gonna get straight to it. But I think that's why we do, because we know people like her go handle it. Like, if you know, that's like your kids. If your kids know that you gonna clean their room, they ain't gotta clean it. For what? My mama gonna do it. But we gotta quit procrastinating. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Because something can happen. Procrastination can demolish some things. You get what I'm saying to y'all? That's a terrible, terrible demon. I'm telling y'all, because I battle with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said when we first started Lips, if y'all can remember, I said, I promise God I will be consistent with it. You get what I'm saying to you? Not letting procrastination get in the way of it. Because
I am good for that.
I don't think I ever did anything consistently. Have you? I don't think there's anything.
This the first thing I've been. Oh, let me stop. My nicks and necks. I love to make my snacks and my stuff like that.
But I mean, it's not something consistent to where like on this day every day. You know what I mean? It's not. That's not how your business works.
No, this is the most consistent thing I've done. That's why I said it was meant. You know, that's why I say pray about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, see, it's not just to get up and talk to people, but it's giving me order in my life. You get what I'm saying to you? It's causing me to structure things. You get what I'm saying to you? Like when we bring things in our life, and this is what we want to attach in our life, make sure that it brings order. It brings structure. You get what I'm saying? It helps define your life in a better type of way. Because we can bring things in our life that don't mean us no good. That can cause everything to
you talking
go
exactly
left.
about the topic. Because guess what? It may be a little inconvenient for our kids to be sitting over there for an hour or doing this for an hour, or they can't eat yet because you went up before, you know, hey. But in that inconvenience, now we have a change. So you know, for an hour, you need to go sit down and chill for a minute. Now you getting to know when I'm doing something or handling my business,
it's
you're
structure.
gonna have to wait.
Listen, because my kids are home from school, and I holler at them, hey, I'm finna get ready to do my show. Don't y'all come down these stairs. Don't y'all bother me. You know what I'm saying? But one just came. She texted my phone, talk about mama, I'm hungry. No, see, but you should have got up because I cooked and prepared for this. See what I'm saying? It's giving me structure. I knew I had to get up out the bed this morning. They at home. I had to cook their breakfast, feed them, have them out my way so they ain't running back and forth in this dining room in my way while I'm trying to do what I got to do. Structure, y'all.
So now they know when I'm hungry, maybe I should eat before this,
see what I'm
this,
saying?
And
We learn it. See, it's more than when we put things in our life. What we got to know is it affects our life in more ways than we think it do.
That's real.
So you be looking at it to affect and change your life in this type of way, but it's affecting your life in a whole nother type of way. That's why you better make sure what you add to your life is for the good and not for the bad. I'm telling you. Because I done added some things to my life that have sucked the life up out of me down there. So you got to make sure that you add what's right to your life. You gotta. It better be a plus, not a minus, y'all. I promise you.
Yeah.
Okay, but we done got off on another topic. Get your list for the day.
I did.
Happy, what you talking about, girl? Hey, Detroit. We didn't want you slaying down here today. What you got going on?
Put it on paper, and she gotta have faith with everything you do.
Everything you do. That's why I put it on paper. That's why I'm going to that vision party. Happy, because that vision board. And when I learn what I learned there, I'm gonna bring it back, and we gonna have us a Lips vision board party. Cause I want y'all visions and dreams to come true too. Yeah. This ain't just about me.
Everybody,
you know. And if we can help each other, we're gonna help each other. That's what I want it to be, a networking team. You know what I'm saying? Cause you might got some gifts and talents that we can use, or you may use me. So that's what it's all about. Everybody succeeding. You know, reach back, get somebody. It's lonely at the top. I don't want to be at the top by myself.
That's real.
I want to be there with some real, loyal people. Again, real, loyal, God-fearing people. Okay. But so we ain't gonna hold y'all long. You got a little boy.
I already today.
Okay, yeah.
Keep in mind the house will be open very soon.
Yes.
We're gonna have our first party there. Y'all gonna be able to come through, kick it, see the live, drink some tea and water for free. Come sit.
I don't know what our first thing gonna be.
We'll figure it out.
We're gonna have a hook to it though. We definitely gonna put us a hook to it.
We're gonna have our little management, our little advertising team come over. Lavish.
We're gonna have some trinkets and some nice things out there for y'all.
It's gonna be fun.
We're getting it together.
I think we're gonna do late night, so I think that'll be better.
It is gonna be a late night for the first one, and then we're gonna get the house opened up. Y'all look for that by the end of this month. That's my goal. And we ain't gonna hold y'all. God bless you. We love you. See you next Wednesday. Bye-bye. Ooh.